Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Chris1. Today we'll be looking at Aethermancer, which was kind of a game that's been on my list of stuff to kind of have a look at and kind of go through, and I kind of just wanted to try it out and see how it is. So we're playing the demo today. I'm just going to see what it's all about more than anything else. Let's get my mouse off the screen, because it's especially bugging me to disappear. For too long, you've overstepped your place. The void will cover every city of the world, starting in Vigil. A fitting end, if considered. All was created, now all shall share our fate. First the fractured ruins, then all Terrastere, then you, Mithras, Syrax. Very interesting. Ooh, so basically let's pick our first monster. What's all this about then? So, we have fire, water, and something not in the demo. And something not in the demo. Much disappointment, they don't have grass to start off with, although that does kind of look grassy with like some of the stats on there. I'm assuming, yeah, earth, water and wind. Water and wind, fire and earth. Okay, we're doing fire and earth then. I'm always an earth guy. Mind you, I like nature more than anything else, but yeah, they don't really have nature, so much disappointment. I don't know. The Minotaur looks pretty cool. Yeah, let's go Minotaur then. Water and wind. Shield, tank, age. We're inside the void now. The entirety of the fractured ruins have been devoured by it. While monsters roam the air, old friend, once again require your support in battle. Cool. While monsters blocking our path, we'll have to fight it. So this kind of reminds me of that 2D side-scroller battle thing, right? Monsters can use different actions in combat. Most actions cost ether to be used. So basically that's mana. There are 4 different kinds of elements of ether: fire, earth, wind, and water. Okay, so no like nature stuff and things like that as well. You currently do not have ether, you're only part of the basic attack, which can always be used to generate additional ether based upon your monster's elements. Okay, so my monster generates the water or wind. Okay. A basic attack. And we generate one of each. Ooh, and we get poison. Great. That's really what I want. Every enemy has a poise weakness. The color of the diamond indicator to their health bar is basically corresponds to the element they're weak to. Each attack of those elements, when they've hit that element, will cause them to be staggered. Each staggered enemy skips the next action, and all damage against this increased by 50%. Try it out. Cool. So basically we want to use Ice Smash to basically pause the attack on that. So that's what we'll do. Now they skip their turn. I'm assuming that we still get to there's now a stagger, which means you can use the capture action. The capture action lets you gain a monster's memento, which permanently unlocks that monster across all runs. So a bit of a roguelike. Very interesting. Use capture now. So we can capture, we use monster flask as well. Guess we're capturing this thing. It would be nice if they kind of like did a whole animation for that. I feel a little bit let down by that. And we just need to basic attack that and it'll take bonus damage as well, yep. And they're out of there. Cool. Worthiness. So monsters gain worthiness, so basically this is your XP. Yeah. This is probably a small permanent bonus to all your monsters which persist when you rebirth your monsters for future runs. Oh, cool. How delightful. And then we get, so we get level as well. So the amount of fights are gives some levels, and then you get like worthiness, which is consistent. Interact with this. A blank memento. Interesting. Ah, a monster shrine over there. These constructs have always been created created by my kind over the course of 1,000 years, I can perform monster rebirth. Safety numbers. So now we can re-summon one of the monsters we got as a memento. To do so, each monster shrine can only be used once. Once you start around 3 monster souls, each monster shrine offers a random selection of monsters equal to the amount of monster souls you have. However, you need to unlock monsters by capturing them first. Yeah. Makes sense. And there we go. We now have the poison guy and my other guy that has been poisoned, which is very annoying actually. So can we see the party? Very cool. So we got wind and water, earth and fire. One is a tank, shield, and has age, apparently. Don't know what the types mean. The one is critical regeneration and poison. Initiate combat performing a volley blitz. The ability to allow us for ambush, target, and stagger. Ah, cool. So basically that's like a preemptive strike. We immediately stagger the chicken. Your party is almost complete. You just need to add a third monster now. You just need a memento in one of these monsters and use the capture action. Good luck. Looking at this, I would rather get the wolf than the chicken, because at least that's like just plain wind. I don't need another fire type as well, so... So now we'll capture the doggy. I want the chicken. Cool. Oh, so I can only capture, I think, like one at a time, I guess. I can't do fire claws. That also poisons the enemy with an earth, so I guess we're just doing normal attacks on that thing. So I think there's an interesting thing with how like the mana system works, right? Applies redirect. Because you kind of want monsters that basically work together. That seemed like a lot. It applies burn as well. I'm not happy about that. I can't capture that, so that's kind of annoying. And if I do attack it, we just kill it. Okay, fine. Fair enough. So yeah, weirdness is like consistent XP across everywhere, and then levels just levels as they get better and new traits. Oh, we can choose a random trait as well. So retaliate generates random ether, which I assume is when it gets attacked. It's not attack damage, it's retaliate. It affects the last until the end of the turn. Okay. The retaliate generates 4 shield for itself if the trait triggers 3 times. Cleanse 3 corruption. Once per combat. Retaliate applies poison to enemies. I like that. Like, Poison Gland seems really good, but, like, I mean, just getting a shield for 3, like, once you get attacked as a tank, I think that's pretty good. We'll interact with this. What we get, a orb rare equipment. Okay. +1 ether reaches health by 3, increases the damage of each wind hit by 1. I'm not happy about reducing health by 3, so I'm going to scrap that. I just have this, can void dash between that if you see a phantom cliff. So we can actually drop down as well. Interesting. Pretty cool. And we can dash across. Interesting. Body made of ether, a fellowship of beautiful little monsters. Are you an Aethermancer? I hope you are here to help us out, and not to cause more problems. I'll try my best, but who is us? Oh, sorry to rude introduce. I am Lily, the resident of the Pilgrim's Rest. You should come and visit sometime. This is beautiful when there is a void threatening to swallow its whole. That's sweet of you to say. I knew it. Somebody with a band of monsters following them couldn't possibly be a bad person. Nah, I just capture monsters and force them to fight each other. How about this? Leaving Pilgrim's Rest and I'll offer you my services. I'm an expert at soul bonding, you see. Soul bonding uses a monster's memento to bond its soul to you, which means you'll always have it with you when you need it. So whenever I go into avoid a new, it's there at my side if I choose it. Okay, we've got blank memento. Nice. Interact. More gold. How delightful. Avoid parry. When they ambush you. Interesting. Well, if we're going to capture one, let's capture the plant dude, because the plant dude is interesting. Earth and water. You seem like a tank person, so let's also stagger you and then, like, put poison on you. And then that should be a kill. Very nice. Again, do the poison. Just jump straight into Ice Smash? Yeah. It's got regen on it, so that's interesting. So we actually have like a healer, maybe? At least a chance to get one. I'm liking this very simplistic style of play. It's kind of has its own complexities already, which is kind of cool. Gain another level. Whenever poison triggers an enemy, applies poison to all enemies. That is really good. Consumes up to 1 earth ether to deal 6 damage. Hit an enemy and applies 6 poison to target enemy. Okay. Whenever this monster applies a debuff, deal 5 earth or water damage per hit. Like, Plague is so good. Just like with the way that you could have multiple enemies, it's kind of like AoE down. This is such good burst, though. And just like taking 1 earth ether to then basically poison an enemy, and like big enemies and be well worth it. Aura seems nice. I'm going to take the polluted ether, though, because I think that's, like, more useful. But I like that idea, right? Deep arrow equipment. All allies gain 7 crit chance and 7 evasion. On action, applies 20% power to itself. Increase shielding on all allies. We'll go into that. Let's double check. Did I not get the chance to summon? Okay, never mind. I was wondering if I was missing something. You never know. Branching path leads deeper into the void. I can sense a path. Take me to a different zone or parts of the same biome, but with different fates in store for me. This is the beginning of my journey towards the void. So, I'm assuming this is like combat. This is summoning, I'm assuming. Or maybe that's summoning. I am not too sure. I'm assuming this is the summon symbol, right? Envoy, Ether Spring, and Knight. If you give me Knight, I gotta go Knight. I may just get one every thing you go. We're going Knight anyway, so let's do this. Choose what you should consider the monster's signature trait and element types. Quickly identify monster's strengths and they can play out a role. Cool. So this has got heal, regeneration, and weakness, which does earth and water, which basically goes well with my team on both sides, I think. It's just like everything overall. This is kind of like the offensive style of play, but I've kind of already got like an offensive style. The sidekick, power, heal is interesting enough, and it does kind of work with everything that I've got, but yeah, I like healing. I like healing. Now, what's this poison? Monsters, let's have a little look. Info tooltips. I want to know what that thing is. Why wouldn't it let me tell me? Is there a journal? No. Monsters map, resume, inventory. What do I have in here? Monster flask. One monster soul. We have 2 blank mementos, and we got those guys as the actual mementos as well. Fair enough. Yeah, I want to know what that kind of like corruption is on my monsters. Hello, Knight. Is there a Timburion? Timbron. Hello, fellow Void Delver. Ah, you have a terrible affliction upon you. Your head is on fire. That's just my face. I'm Aethermancer. My name is Syrax. Apologies. I've never met an Aethermancer, although I've heard many stories about your kind. I hope nothing that paints us as too villainous. Villains? Nah. You're heroes, guiding monsters towards worthiness, helping out across Terrastare. That is certainly the idea. In practice, however, history looks a bit different. At least you're self-aware. Don't worry about ancient history. When I think about it, though, history is what made me come here in the first place. The history of the fractured ruins. Just like every true monsterkin, it's always been my dream to be here. To walk the pilgrim's path, pass through the ancient gates, see the beautiful city itself. You know, I believe the monster deities are still here. They only show themselves the most courageous and worthy of monsterkin. That is what is said in the stories my mother read to me. Sadly, most of the monsterkin I meet in Pilgrim's Rest don't believe me, and I do not care. I'll keep venturing into the void until the monster deities themselves recognize me as a monsterkin true and noble. Besides, a fellow void delver, I'm sure we can help each other out. I like to collect equipment, you see. Sometimes I'm even there to upgrade them. I'm sure I can do for you. Cool. Ocarina heals the ally with the lowest HP. Applies temporary 1 power at the start of combat. On support actions, pretty good. Epic Boots. Random Ether converts first ether generated by the monster into wild ether. And basic attacks. Man, that is really good, but... Healing versus the boots. Let's take the Ocarina. It's good, I mean, good choice. And you go there. All the support actions go on the support. We have a tank, and we've got, like, my... I guess we've got a support DPS more than anything else, so we're looking at them. Void parry it is. Surprising me like that. How dare you? Monsters don't have to fight alone. Aethermancer can also use certain terrain actions, such as artifacts. Artifacts are special items that can use in combat. Each artifact has its own charges, which are refreshed as you rest. It's a rest site. Don't worry about them losing them. Okay. So we can like heal or we can capture. Interesting. Can we actually capture anything? No. We've only got one we can capture, so we want to do earth damage if possible. I only got 1 earth, which is very annoying. Apply 2 weakness to a target. Now, I want to apply the poison first. The poison is the way we want to go with this. You, my friend, Ice Smash. Or Roar. I think Roar's pretty good. He also gets to regen that, and then guess we're just going to attack. And that's a stagger. Or at least one of your enemies is going to reset its poise in this turn's action as a part of its rest action. Apart from resting its poise, reset actions generate 1 random ether and trigger an additional effect based upon the individual monster. Enemies use rest actions the turn after they are staggered or when they are left turns to pass in combat without them getting staggered. Okay, interesting. First of all, before we do anything, let's capture that. So now we got another one as well. And then we just have to kill one of these guys. Again, we could just redirect here. That would probably be a good idea. And then you got 2... That's a lot to actually cast that as well. Could break that. That's already got 2 poison on it. So, but taking that guy out is probably a good idea. And the poison goes off. Heals target ally by 3 times 7. Applies regeneration to all allies. I feel like you need a heal, and everyone gets regen. Ah, because it's corruption. I see, that's what it is. And because of the shield, it will reduce the corruption as well. Nice. Yeah, using the roar on him for defense is like actually pretty good, and it's kind of like a necessity as well. Now we take out the healer. Don't need to do that, so we just do attacks. You get 5 shields. And the psychic action kicks in. I gotta find out like all what these other abilities do, because they're kind of interesting, right? Trigger that. Fire claw damage on that guy. Take out the healer. Times 6 poison. And apply weakness to you, I guess. Snow support. Yeah, so I get a lot of water because of the fact that I'm using defense here anyway, right? So it kind of makes sense to kind of play around with that idea. Yeah, I really can't actually regen on that, which is interesting. Just to stack up the poison on them straight away. And I guess we're done. Just stack up everything. Like, yeah, take lots of damage for no reason. Stack up that worthiness. Yeah, I'm really liking this game. It's kind of awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting in how it plays, and I like this ether system on the idea that monsters have two elements to attach to them. By attacking, they generate, so you can have like a generator versus a tank and all that sort of cool stuff where you end up like focusing around like a idea of a build. Oh, wrong way. Makes it very interesting. We can interact with the sword. A colossal sword on the ground has been carried by a colossal human or monsterkin. Maybe not something even bigger. Jotun, you gain an XP, my friend. Shield targets ally. A free action. Interesting. Plays redirector itself as a free action. Shield self for that much. Deals damage to target equal to the amount of shield on this monster. We do generate a lot of shield, but I think the diamond charm is just way too good. Like giving shield to other things, and obviously how preventing corruption is really useful. So we'll do that. Interact here. A soul altar, a crude altar crafted by the Monster King many centuries ago, as a place to worship the monster deities. Release a monster soul. Start combat, apply poison to everyone. Regen boon. Start combat, regen all. Shield boon. Allies gain 1 shielding. Regen is kind of pointless, right? But the poison can actually do that. Because that's already going to stack up the poison already. And it's extra damage for me, right? Very nice. Got some weird, unique currency. I am liking the idea of like all these different mythical creatures and stuff, right? So yeah, like I can't do raw straight away because I just don't have the mana for it, so we're just gonna have to basic attack to start off with, which is kind of annoying, but yeah. The chicken is one of the ones I probably would say is terrible for like offense. So let's kill the fire chicken. Just stack poison up on it. Did we just probably regen to everyone? Nah. You need to get the earth up as well as the water, so... Interesting. Yeah, so corruption seems to be a big part of it, where they limit your health, which I assume is what makes this game kind of like difficult over the course of like the whole of it. So that's a free action, so you just cast that and it works as intended, right? So I could just do that on there if I wanted to, or on someone else. But if I wanted to go raw, get my shield, I redirect all attacks to me. The chicken's dead anyway, so 10 poison. And then just use refreshments. We'll heal that guy up. I really should have probably captured the chicken. I now realize my folly. No idea if he's attacking or not. Can I see? That is a question. Inspect. So currently, he's doing refreshments? I'm assuming. As an attack. That's all I can think. He's doing refreshments, so I don't need to worry about defending. So interesting. So by taking hits, your guys essentially will get poison or like a corruption attached to them as well. Whenever regeneration is applied to an ally, heals them for 4. Aura weakness only reduces damage to 3 base damage, but each hit against enemies with weakness deal 2 more. Whenever regeneration stacks are applied to an ally, it applies an additional stack of the regeneration. Healing regeneration stacks is reduced by 1. So there's a stack. We'll take long-lived. Not sure how that works. The wording on there seems a bit unusual to me. Maybe it's a translation thing. Again, I'm assault, thank you very much. Can't pick that up. And I've got here. You have found the end of this zone. You might want to use the map to check if any discover spots. Okay. Are there anything I've undiscovered? Yes, there may be. What, can I do more with this altar? I can release another monster soul. The next 2 battles. Nah, not now. Okay, so what we got here? Ether crystals, the cook, or an ether spring. Let's go with the ether spring. So it has this like roguelike element to it, which is kind of interesting. We'll interact with this. I guess we'll summon this guy. Ooh. So I have to give something else up to be able to summon them. This is Psychicia's Purge, which can actually be useful and critical. Price 1 action. Purge destroys enemy ether, prioritizing ether the enemy needs to return actions. Huh. Guess we're leaving it. I think my team's pretty good. And the height from the height enemies on the ground, they'll lose 3 points instead of 2. Cool. Interact. When equipment drops, have 35% chance to have a higher tier. Or water at the end of the turn. Cleanses 1 corruption for each monsters. We'll take that. Thank you very much. I have the high ground. Sorry, the meme went through my head. So yeah, it's going to be very important then to be able to cleanse the corruption in some way, shape or form, right? Especially when you want to keep your monsters alive as such. So that's going to be a big priority to start with. We'll try and take this guy out first, get the poison on them. No point doing the regen, so we'll just generally attack. We'll attack the wolf guy as well, for the exact same reason. We're just going to get him out first. Did someone just make me lose 2 my water energy? I feel betrayed by that. Do the roar again. Like the redirect is kind of really important. Let's try and take that guy out. I should apply like 6 poison as well, or up to 9, so there should be no issue there. No one's really got any weird stuff, so we'll look to take the dragon out. The fire dragon seems to be healing stuff. How do they do that? Who knows? So I guess we'll do that on that guy, just so I can, like, do some damage to it. Just have to accept that other stuff are going to have like corruption attached to them anyway. Could apply the weakness to him. It should get them down to like lethal range. And also lower their attack. He's still got the redirect. Nice. So I guess he redirects to a certain point and gets the corruption release as well. Ooh. Stagger. When your monsters take a certain amount of direct damage from enemy actions without being protected by a shield, they take on corruption. Corruption lowers their starting health in each of the following combat. Try to avoid corruption if possible. Well, I'm kind of trying, but you make it very difficult, game. You have a capture on that, so we'll capture that. Ether power heal. Interesting. I can't do anything with him for now, unless I want to generate an earth. But I can't generate an earth, let's attack him. No, wind, isn't it? It's wind. So we'll just heal that guy up first. There you go, back to full health. Okay, so the starting health, I can basically unheal it, essentially, right? That's a lot of damage. Purify Moon, cleanse 1 corruption from everyone. And you also get to level 3, very nice. Jewel Cutter deals damage, damage, poison wave, deals 3 to 5 damage to all enemies. Apply force to self each turn. Turns each hit into a critical, which deals 50% more damage, round it up, and 1 poison damage. Each 1 hit consumes a stack. It's a free action though. And I do have a lot of green. No, I have a lot of blue, don't I? Not a lot of green. But generate force though. Poison wave can be really good if I get lots of earth, but I think I struggle getting the earth anyway, don't I? Let's do the force. Boots, rare equipment. Next attacks generate 1 water energy. Increase the healing. Increases healing of each heal by 1. Yeah, because that's evasion as well, doesn't it? Power and shielding. So I guess we'll get into there. Now, which one of you? Oh yeah, we've got to capture the chicken, don't we? We have to capture the chicken. So, chicken, you must take some damage. We've got nothing else I can do there, so just shield up, I guess. Which applies to redirect and basic attacks on Fire Chicken. That's so unfair. Like, having like a tank is like really useful and all that, but it's like really annoying that that essentially there's not much I can really do about it. I can just use fire on that thing. Let's just kill it. It didn't die. I can't capture anyway. My capture was misleading. It's very annoying that they do, I guess it's not annoying, it's part of the gameplay, right? That they can actually, like, take stuff out. But my question is... can you survive having, like, 6 poison shoved on you? Because all it does is the corruption is it kind of limits the ability to start with like high health totals, right? No, I guess we're just attacking with this for now, because I've already got like enough health, so... And I guess we're doing the Toxic Slash on this guy. Give all that poison away, and then just attacking again. No, it's dead, and... oh, I need to attack. Bye-bye. What? I thought it... the damage was not done properly. Has it got some defense or something? I'm very disappointed by that. Okay, so we just heal something up now. No, I've got enough healing. The poison should take care of that anyway, so... at least that's the plan. But yeah, you really need to find some way to get rid of poison, like this like corruption stuff. Because without it, you really can't do too much. Like about half my life bar is just now done down to corruption. But I do like the idea of it, right? Thank you very much. Ooh. Armor, rare equipment, banner. We got the rare equipment, which is start of a turn, shields for 3. At the start of combat, with shields for 5. That's kind of better than the boots, right? In my opinion. Like water generation, I got enough water, I don't really care. So the armor is actually better for me in my brain. Ooh, boss time. So we got is a witch, a loot drop zone, epic, or a merchant. Let's go to the witch. Let's go to the witch, see what's more important here. Issue of notes corruption. A constant danger that diminishes monster's survivability throughout a run. There are only a few ways to cleanse corruption, and the only cleanse a limited amount of it at a time. Successfully dealing with corruption by preventing and playing around it is one of the main challenges of Aethermancer. I have noticed that. And I completely agree, it is very interesting. It's gonna like play around that sort of stuff. Lily, you want to pick us path, Syrinx? Do you feel enlightened yet? Personally, I always feel calm around here, even when all the void and monsters, believe it or not, reroll an action. Refuse and give them random monster 1 XP. There's no need to reroll an action. Heal all enemies and applies to generation. That's kind of good, and we do have a lot of that for it. Applies 1 times 20. So one is that one hit a 20 damage against target enemy, plus 5 and 1 poise for every stack of regeneration. Interesting. Applies 2 weakness to a target. Retaliate. Triggers a damage attack against enemies. Applies weakness to them. Well, we don't really attack myself. We are going for like a healer build, so I guess, yeah. Healing it is. I would have preferred it if you would have been very nice to me. And allowed me to, there's a champion monster facing each biome. They are tougher and have more skills and 2 actions a turn. You can get to the next biome. Now, can I capture them, though? Almost monsters have a simple poise weakness corresponding to one of the elements. Some enemies have a special poise weakness. These champion monsters isn't weak to any of the 4 elements. Instead, they seem to be hit with a great amount of hits to be staggered regardless of elements. Since the champion monster, it only loses one of its actions when it is staggered. Okay. Do the roar first. Make sure that you're set up on that front. Get my shielding. You're going to be applying poison to you. And then we're just going to a normal attack. Journate some of that ether. I feel betrayed. So, do a roar again, just to make sure it's stable up for defense. Basic attacks, fire claws, let's go. As a stagger. Have poison, my friend. And I guess we'll just heal everyone at this point, because someone's got a little bit of damage. And 2 regeneration is a lot. The Reign of Life. Oh yeah, and of course it applies regeneration, they get applied twice because of the bonus and stuff. That's pretty cool. Again, we'll just set up that. Give me all the defense. Have more toxic slashes. And just a basic attack, I guess. -3 corruption. Thank you very much. Reset weakness. Great. I will admit, I got a very tanky team, and I'm quite happy about that. Again, just apply more poison. 21 poison. I don't need to heal anyone, so I guess we just attack and generate more mana. Have all that water mana that I can use to heal and regen people. And we'll use the roar again. So you use the 3 actions before you can use anything else. That's the main thing, right? Then fire claws. It's 28 poison. And might as well heal everyone. Have more Reign of Life. I will admit, this is kind of cool. I mean, I think it's dead to poison anyway, but still, like... Champion down. Gain 10 gold, 30 ether crystals, cleanse 1 corruption from each ally. Ah yes, the worthiness. Level 4. On wind action from any ally, shields each ally for 3. Kind of cool. As long as monster is redirecting, allies gain +1 defense and 1 shielding. Instead of shields on allies vanishing at the start of a turn, half all shields are retained rounded up. Permafrost, that is so good. You gain a legendary epic orb. At the start of a round, applies force. Big attacks to one additional wind element crit damage. Each hit per turn. That is great for my one person that is actually dealing all the damage. We've got one way to go. We can't go any other way than this way, so let's go. You've entered a rest site safe. This is a safe place between dangerous biomes of the void. Cauldron here you can see you can get monster meals specially prepared. Your monsters will cleanse large amounts of corruption from your monsters. Removes 20 corruption, that is great. Let's talk to this guy. Corruption, interesting, another Aethermancer. Who are you then, child of soul? You're familiar with my kind, that's unusual. My name is Syrinx. Many things are known to us. Apologies, but who's us? And what are you doing here anyway? Why, this is our home, the fractured ruins. Is there a better place to be on the Celestia? By us, I mean us, a humble trader living a simple, modest life, and his associates. Say hello, Sally! You're aware you're inside the void. Yes, the void! A natural part of the world, I'm afraid. Life and death. Ether and void. With the chit-chat out of the way, perhaps you're interested in my wares. Care to buy anything? Okay, so we've got some equipment. We can buy a monster salt as well, which is kind of cool. We can buy an artifact, which generates an ether and heals people, or bonus XP to run a monster. I'll take the artifact, because I think that's really good. Like, that kind of... And that is not really kind of what I need right now. I'll probably take the soul, though, because why not? And then... I was hoping to get it on the... Never mind. I could interact here. So we got one guy I can actually, like, summon, but they can't summon, so you're going to have a team of 3, so... Let's move on. Hello, knight. So, Timbrion. Beware, Syrinx. The environment is truly treacherous. We have more monsters hiding among the statues. One of them pounced and hit me on the head. I'm still quite dizzy from that encounter. Upgrade it. To get basically +1 ether. Start around, apply 1 force to south, bisque attacks, and there. Increases shielding and allies. We can upgrade it for a new... Upgrade tier if possible. Rare and rare. Let's upgrade this. Temporary power. Increased damage against poison enemies. Shame. What else is around here, though? Ah, sneaky. I will admit the monster design in this is kind of cool. Right? That's not just me saying that. Like, it looks pretty clean. Well, let's start poisoning people, shall we? You seem like the main attacker, so I'm just gonna, like, deal damage to you straight away. Could heal people, but when underneath their heals target, 2 charges. I guess we'll attack. Tap the guy in the back. Man, that's a lot. Glad I redirect that stuff. Glad I redirected that sort of stuff. There's the stagger. And the poison's set, so that guy should die. Can't capture anything, so that's a bit disappointing. Actually, we'll target on one ally and we'll get regen on everyone as well. Nice, I fully defended against that. And the thing is, like, shields just don't go away, so I just keep having more and more shields. The true joys. So I'm going to attack this guy when I'm out. Get that poison on him and all that jazz. I guess we should attack him as well. The retaliation. See, like, that's very annoying, is the fact that the redirect only works once. If I get, like, more redirects on that, would be kind of cool, but... Guess you're going to heal yourself, because that's a good idea to do. Don't worry, eventually the corruption will disappear. Do I have enough? I do have enough. Let's generate force first. And then fire claws. I guess we just attack and finish this run. Or this round. Cleanse that corruption. And then we get 2 level ups this time round, so let's level up this first. On a water action from an ally applies regeneration to the lowest amount of regeneration. Very good. Debuffs deal 4 more damage against enemies. Which means my poison deals 4 more damage. Yeah! Poison deal more damage is better. Whenever 1 more generation stacks are consumed, deals 8 water damage to a monster. On this monster. Okay. It gets 4 shielding. Start of a turn, heals once by 5, then consumes a stack. Yeah, we'll take that. I think that actually is using more regeneration on itself anyway because of the other stuff, so... Epic equipment. The End of Combat Cleanse 4 from itself. Yes, that's better than anything else I can get. Chance of incoming hits, play 4. Basic attacks generate 1 ether. I don't really care about the basic attacks, but the bonus to getting rid of corruption on itself is a lot better. Interact with that. Scepter at the end of a turn applies temporary power, heals self for 6. Increases poison damage. And a chance to play poison. Getting rid of my epic orb. Yeah, it is the better way. Like, more poison's more poison, right? They should call me the Poisonmancer. That is right, folks. If you give me a game where I can deal poison damage, I am dealing poison damage. That is the rule that I have learned through all games. If I have a way to deal poison damage, I am dealing poison damage. Let's defend myself first. And you, my friend, can apply... I guess you should apply a regen to everyone just straight away, right? I don't care who you heal, but I guess you heal the guy that's actually got like the least amount of health. And then you heal yourself, that makes the ocarina. Now we apply poison. Not Fire Fang. And that should be a trigger then. Get rid of some corruption. Brace. Interesting choice. Again, we'll just set that up. You, my friend, should just attack something. Ah. Retaliation, I see. That's fine. Shouldn't attack them if they have brace on them. Interesting thing to find out. Wild Ritual. Like, they're taking damage from attacking me, which is kind of funny. I will admit, though, I'm handling sort of, like, corruption spread quite well by just, like, forcing it on my tank consistently. I mean, I don't have much fire anymore, which is kind of annoying, but hey-ho. You, my friend, get to heal this guy. That guy's got his brace up still, so I don't really want to attack him as the thing. So I guess we'll just start taking out the other dogs, won't we? Sidekick. That's not fair. Yeah, like, I need that to be, like, applies redirect to self, like, repeatedly and stuff, because otherwise we're gonna have issues consistently, like, for everything I ever do. At this point... Like, I need to take this guy out anyway, right? And then after that, we can use the Ice Smash to deal with this guy. And then hopefully this regen will just deal enough to keep the guys alive. Man, like, you keep getting the corruption, it's very annoying. Did they just get another turn? I feel betrayed. An extra water is kind of what I need right now to be able to trigger the Rain of Life, because I only got one, but I don't think I can get 2 water from this. You get the earth, though, as well, and the wind. So I think I need to use the redirect on myself anyway. And then I got... Yeah, I'm not using anything else, so we'll use this first. I gotta get to attack. Make sure we kill this guy out, it'll back off. And then the Toxic Slash. Not snow support. Again, yeah, we'll just defend up. Make sure that we hopefully survive this. Because I can tell the fights are getting harder. It's a jump up in difficulty from what I was expecting, right? We're just going to do a normal attack here. We still apply poison, which is still kind of like the whole point. We'll heal everyone up. Good old Rain of Life. Now I guess we're just trying to do whatever we can to survive. The good thing is my normal attacks actually still stack up poison quite well, so... -4 corruption on him, minus corruption on everyone else. There we go. He's at level 2 worthiness, which gives him extra defense. Gives me more ether crystals. Not bad. Interact with that, gain 30 gold. More crystals. Chest. More gold. More gold. Ooh. Gold. Loot drop. Or ether spring. Let's bring ether spring. See, I would like to, like, change them out, but if I do that, I feel like I just lose my team, which I don't really want to do. Interact. Until the end of the run. Generates 1 water, generates 1 wind. I think generating the wind is more useful, because that means I always get the wind rather than the water. Right. The void parry. Damn goggles. Because now I can guarantee, like, I always get the defense off straight away if I ever need it. And I guess we're just gonna try and deal with what's going on here then. Apply the poison. Use the T. And then you guess you're attacking. I mean, this game is quite long even for a demo itself, right? This is kind of like why I think sometimes they're really cool to do this sort of thing. Yeah, because now I can, like, use this as well to, like, give myself a shield on top of, like, defending. And then we can use this as well to start, like, ramping up all the damage that we're doing. And I guess healing for everyone. Heals for all. Oh, you're bracing yourself. How delightful. You're also bracing yourself. -3 corruption from that guy. The diamond charm, we'll trigger that straight away. Then I guess we'll just go straight to Ice Smash this time round. Because they already got, like, the thing set up, and they're all bracing themselves, so, like, not much else I can do here. This is pretty good, just to at least, like, the generate force with the crits on the attack, and then use the basic attacks to, put the damage on. And then I guess do the same here as well, just give me more energy. I do like the benefit of this, though. Of, like, the balance of having to generate the energy in combat, as well as also the type of energy which will build up teams, because you have to have, like, a typing variant based upon this, which is kind of more interesting, right? Then, yeah, I guess we're doing this to that guy. Oh, maybe not. Come on, man. That was so unfair. You know it. Really hope you enjoyed all that poison you got from me. I do like the fact that they, the game design has got this idea of, like, corruption to kind of not prevent you from doing well, but, like, really kind of raising the stakes. It's not punishing in the sense of, like... That's great, thank you. Like, 2 XP on that guy's level 5 is, well worth it here. Gains aging whenever age is applied to this monster. Heal and shields for 3. Aging. At the start of a turn, applies a stack of age to itself. A monster cannot have more than 1 aging. Shields prevent health loss. Outlast. Whenever Reductor applies monster shield south. Yeah, I guess that's better, to be honest. True Grit. We'll take that. We'll go here, collect the thing. Any more things? No things. Let's carry on then. Go over to this thing. Ooh, monsters over there. And stuff that seems interesting. Maybe just leave. Nah, fight. Maybe I should leave. Nah, I'm dumping straight in. I don't care. Must find all your secrets, game. So yeah, there, I guarantee that I get this shield off for the redirect. Which is kind of what I want, right? And then because I did that, I get the 7 for the shielding there. And then targeted apparently as well. Let's take out the guy that normally shields everything I ever do first. You, my friend, I think I need to apply weakness to. Burn, hey? That guy's bracing himself, so I guess we're leaving him for a turn. Oh. I am confused. Interesting. Can't quite figure out what the skull is. Won't let me know. Guess we'll find out the hard way. Guess we'll find out the hard way. So, first of all, let's give myself a shield. Do the same thing again. For 24. Lose corruption because we got the bonuses from that as well. Put the stagger on that guy. Apply the poison. And I guess we're just going to heal everyone, because that seems like a great idea. Again, he's just bracing himself. What a coward. Hang on a minute. The retaliate on the brace was not right. Very aggressive monster design, though. I will admit that. I kind of like it, though. Right? Terror. This burn is very interesting. I am not happy about that. That's not fair. The retaliate's gone now, so... And you're just dead to poison. Ignite again? Do I take like 8 damage, is it? Oh no, not terror. I don't know what it does. I'm panicking. Oh well. Let's go to the Ice Smash. I assume terror is terrible, but... That's so much damage. Yeah, just gonna heal everyone up. And the guy should die to poison, in theory. That he does. That he does. And I guess we'll talk. So this is the void, huh? Doesn't seem really anything special, honestly. It's quite dangerous staying in the void for too prolonged periods of time. I advise you seek respite at the Pilgrim's Rest immediately. If you say so, seems like you know your stuff. I leave, by the way. If I look safe enough. By rescuing this character, you and your monsters have performed a bond at Pilgrim's Rest. You have received... Your monster received 2 cleanse corruption. Interesting. Gains 1 XP. I'll take that. Are you telling me I could have been dashing through certain objects and I didn't know about it? How despicable. Interact here. What is up here? Can't dash you those. Cool. I thought something might happen. Oh well. Gain 2 XP. Thank you very much. Level 5. When regeneration triggers on an ally with full health, applies power to them. Whenever regeneration triggers, I'll apply shielding. Yeah, I'll take that, because shielding stays around as well, so... To me, that's just more free stuff. Yeah, I hate those things. Like, the guys just always seem to have, like, some sort of defensive solution to everything I ever do. Okay, so let's defend up first. Get retaliate on me. Get all my defenses. You're just going to attack that guy because they're annoying. And I can't do anything with you just yet, so have weakness. Applies terror, interesting. Yeah, because the regen is pretty good. We'll do Diamond Charm on this guy because I want him to survive as much as possible. And I get really annoyed that that I don't get to do that. Yeah, so every action makes me take burn damage, basically. What ends up happening if they have burn on them. Okay, get staggered, apply all the poison, and then refreshments on this guy to get more healing. Hailstorm, really. And burn wave. What? Oh, okay. The game does ramp up in difficulty. Never expected to get, like, one shot like that. Well, if I'm going down, I'm taking the one thing with me that I hate, though. Bloody crab. That is madness, though. Give myself a shield. Attack the guy. I guess it is a point where you need to get a few runs under your belt. Finally defeated. Didn't get to where we want. Returning to Pilgrim's Rest. I assume this is Pilgrim's Rest. So I assume this is like a mini hub for everything that goes on, right? So there'll be people that you save and stuff like that. Went to Pilgrim's Rest. It's a home for many different characters. Some of them can offer permanent upgrades that will benefit you on future runs, such as Soul Bounce offered by Lily the Witch. Show some people, see what they have to offer you. But yeah, that's kind of interesting. Probably won't spoil the whole Pilgrim's Rest stuff and like what you can do in here, but I think this game's really enjoyable. Even though it's only a demo at the moment, I might like play a little bit of it, explore the demo itself, and see if we can at least defeat the boss as such before we can, like, you know, like on the demo itself and complete that. But yeah, again, if you do enjoy videos like these, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.